learned to play a lute, do you think having that musical knowledge would make tonal energy easier to understand?
Speak your piece.
Ready to help another ranger.
What would you like to do next?
Paradins, the only one I ever know.
The enemy's men have also seized control of Pathmead. With their current momentum, I suppose it was inevitable. Fordant has already been dispatched to investigate the new outpost they set up there. I'll need you to join him.
You can count on me.
That's what I like to hear. Go get it done, Ranger. Sure.
I'm still here.
Want to learn more about you, Argus?
Of course, my Thane. So what do you want to know?
Where are you from?
Markarth. Born and raised. Ain't much else to tell.
What about your family?
Father was a smith. In fact, smithing's been in my blood for generations. My father said as much. But I'm no good with the forge and anvil. My hands weren't made for bending steel. I decided to pack up, move out, be a sword arm for hire.
What'd your father think of that?
He didn't like it. Dishonor my family's heritage. Never did forgive me.
Argued then?
Yeah, for years. But those days are behind us now. Mostly because he died, but still.
Sorry to hear it.
Thanks. Miss that old man. Sometimes.
Now, shouldn't we have a horse?
I was wondering if you'd ever show up. Go ahead and get comfortable. We might be waiting a while.
What are we doing?
Right now, observing. Not much else can be done. From what I've overheard, a runner is supposed to arrive soon and obtain a message that he'll carry to a ruffian outpost in the south.
Why do we care?
Because from the way they were talking, whatever's in that letter is something they don't want us to know. which, naturally, only piques my interest.
So we're gonna steal it.
I like your thinking, friend. Yes, I plan on securing the information within. We must be patient and not provoke the ruffians, else the runner may not show. When he does, however, one of us will need to distract the bandits while the other catches the runner.
I'll dispose of the bandits.
Taking the amusing task. No matter, I would have chosen the same. Alright, remember, don't start on anything until I say so. Curses! The runner is a halfling. There's a change of plans needed. You can't harm him, and that's going to make my job more difficult. Regardless, stay steady. Now, keep those ruffians off my back.
I will have more revenge. You're almost dead already. I can see your blood. Filthy worm! I'll get you for that.
Tear you to pieces.
You really think you could beat us?
Yes, my friend. What are we trading?
There's some more fur.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Here's the letter. Take it to Thormin. I'm sure he'll be eager to see it.
I can smell things growing.
Yep.
Ah, there you are. You're a hard woman to track down, and you are beginning to make quite the name for yourself here. But perhaps I have you at a disadvantage, for you may not remember me.
You're outside the ranger base. Pretended you were the lookout.
Ah, indeed. That was amusing, wasn't it? I hope my little ruse didn't cause too much trouble. I'm overjoyed to hear I made a lasting impression. I come to you with a proposal. You are out here to stop my operation. I assume you suspect I orchestrated all the events that have you running around the Shire, but let's be honest with each other. Who do you think will survive this conflict? Do you have any idea how many supporters I have gathered over the past months? I think it would surprise you. And just look at your own company. How could a band of warriors so few make a difference? This is without mentioning their lack of order and instability as a group. Should one stray just a little, their quest will fail, and the others will be slain. No, you should join me. Together, we can achieve what the others cannot. We can save this land from the evils of the East, but we must act quickly and set up our defenses before the orcs arrive. This offer won't last. I expect a reply from you right now.
Took an oath of allegiance to the rangers. I'll not join you.
How unfortunate. It seems you have sealed your fate. Enjoy your life in the light while you can. Before too long, my claws will be in your mind, and your years will be filled with servitude. I will allow you one bit of free will once I've become master of this region. You will remember this day as the moment you chose death and despair. But one last thing. Tell my brother my bonds are loose and loyalty free.
Brother.
How typical. He never told you, did he? You are prepared to serve a man who will order me killed, but never explain whose life is being taken. You are nothing more than a puppet, sent to clean up her master's mistakes. And what happens if you succeed? Do you think Thorman will still accept you as a ranger when you have dealt with me? No, you are not a ranger now. Even with this, he has deceived you. He has started you down a path built upon lies. When you reach the end, and the end you will see, you will be cast out, abandoned. And then Thorman will find another to do his bidding, to slay you. For the cycle must continue. Consider my words carefully. Not everything is as it seems.
Alright.
Outlander! Did anyone see you walk back here? Anyone at all?
What's going on?
I needed to make a distraction for me. I have to leave quietly, but the others are blocking my path. They can't see me departing or they'll try to stop me. Can you do this? Can you distract the others?
You're leaving?
Well, yes. I'm coming back. I just need to know. That's all.
About your brother?
I have no time to explain. You're right. And perhaps you could help just beyond a distraction anyway. Earlier today, I found a letter addressed to me by my brother. He told me to meet him in the cavern known as Tickfield. It's an old abandoned cavern in the Western Shire. Up to this point, I had no idea whether or not he was even alive, much less in the area. Furthermore, the letter said we had to talk tonight, otherwise he has to go. I haven't seen him nearly in a year, and I'm not going to let this opportunity pass me by.
Alright, I'm in.
From what I've seen, every one of the rangers except Virusil stand between me and the exit. I'll need you to convince him to leave. Somehow.
Alright, I'll clear a path.
Excellent!
Outlander.
Huh?
Might have left my dagger by the forge. Could you check for me?
Do I look like some kind of maid? I'm sure you could look for it yourself.
Just found out I have worms.
I just remembered, Buyercell asked me to adjust the sights on her bow. I'm gonna go do that right now.
Alright.
If there's something you need, I'm probably not the one to talk to, but I can point you in the right direction. Is there a reason you're staring at me?
When I count to 3, I want you to close your eyes. Ready? 1, 2.
What are you doing? You look much too old for children's games, but if not, I am.
Floor will always be there for me when I fall, unlike you.
Yeah, I'll be seeing you.
Yes? Well...
Ever tell you about my childhood on the farm?
Never mind. I don't even want to know. I suppose I still have a lot left to do now. I'll get back to you on this.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
We have an opening.
Good work, Outlander. Now, come on!
Alright, we're out.
I've got tomatoes. Mash 'em up, boil 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
Do you think the clouds would be soft like quilts or wet like this fog? I knew an ice mage once who could freeze the fog when it got thick like this. Easily one of the worst feelings on earth.
There is still much of Skyrim I wish to see.
I don't know what happened to Tinroth. Right. He was waiting.
Smell that? You ever get the feeling it's the alien ranger? Out, nobody knows how to
In a moment.
I'll be back. With an arm. Please don't kill me.
That's not bad.
Oh, it's the poor little ranger, please.
No challenge at all.
First coward.
Now, tell me, are you one of the Mords who believe Talos is a divine? And if so, please provide your rationale. It's okay if you'd rather write it out. It gives me a chance to write in comments and corrections to your logic.
It was all a lie? The letter was just a ruffian trap? I've been a fool.
You're more divine than he is. You actually paid for my drink.
How would the ruffians know to set this ambush?
I don't know. Rangers knew my tale, but nobody else. Or so I thought. I guess this proves the enemy knows more about us than we are led to believe.
Well, I have always learned best from
I don't give up, he could still be out there.
Maybe. But Middle Nirn is a big place, and I can't afford to leave the Shire when the halflings still need me. Maybe sometime we'll meet again, but it is not this day. No matter how high I placed my hopes.
I would have done the same.
You would? Thanks, Outlander. Thanks for understanding. And thanks for coming this far. I don't think the ruffians expected you to show up, so we could pretty much guess that the number of them was specifically chosen to defeat me. Had you not come along, I fear I may not have bested them.
Anytime.
You have my thanks. I'll see you back at the base.
What do you mean, what's a diagram? Why, Shior, have you never looked in a book? Wait, are you saying you don't know how to read and write?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah, the men in the camps were practically tearing each other to pieces to see who would get the opportunity to teach me first.
Good, that's a relief. I really thought for a moment that you never read a book.
Remy, no, I can't read. Never learned.
Oh, I see. You were being sarcastic. You really can't read? That's... I'm sorry?
That's not an issue.
There's something here. All right, let's go.
done. Alrighty.
Pushes me around.
Down, you miserable dog.
Where were we?
It was a good try. I'll give you that.
The hell?
Already all right, my friend. There's killing to be done.
You would think we Bretons would be taller. We share ancestors with the Nords and Altmer.
Dwarves.
First choice of Dwemer Rip in Skyrim. I first tried exploring another one, closer to the Hammerfell border.
Uh-huh. I hope this will be a mutually beneficial exchange. What's next?
Need like bigger beards.